Hello everybody! Today's story is The Fabulous Lost and Found and the Little Mouse Who Spoke Arabic. In the middle of the big city is a tiny yellow building. If anyone loses anything, this is where it ends up. It's called The Lost and Found. Mr. and Mrs. Frog keep everything safe, hoping that someday every lost watch and bag and phone and toy and shoe and cheese grater will find its owner again. But the shop is very small and there's so many lost things. It's all quite a squeeze, but still, it's fabulous. One sunny day, a little mouse walked in. "Welcome," said Mrs. Frog. "What have you lost?"
لقد فقدت قبعتي,
said the mouse. Mr. and Mrs. Frog could not speak Arabic. They had no idea what the little mouse was saying. What shall we do, they wondered. Maybe she's lost an umbrella. Everyone loses an umbrella at least twice, thought Mr. Frog. Have you lost this? asked Mr. Frog.
هل فقدت مظلة؟ كلا,
replied the mouse. Then Mrs. Frog remembered something that had been handed in a few months ago. "Is this yours?" Mrs. Frog asked, holding up a chunk of cheese.
هل فقدت قطعة من الجبنة؟ كلا, إنها سيئة الرائحة,
said the mouse. "Time to put that cheese in the bin, dear," said Mr. Frog. "Maybe the word قبعة means coat," said Mr. Frog. "Now where did I put that nice yellow one?" "Got it," said Mr. Frog.
هل فقدت معطفا؟ كلا, لقد فقدت قبعتي,
said the mouse. She was starting to feel a bit frustrated. "We need to keep trying," said Mrs. Frog.
ليست وشاحا, ليست سروالا, لا, ليست سترة, لا, ليست نظارات شمسية, ليست حذاء, لقد فقدت قبعتي,
said the mouse.
ليست جهاز حاسوب, لا, ليست دراجتين, ليست 3 كتب, يا الله, ليست 4 موزات, ليست 5 مفاتيح.
It was no good. A fat, wet tear rolled down the mouse's cheek. "How about a nice cup of tea?" asked Mrs. Frog kindly.
أنا أحب الشاي, شكرا,
replied the mouse. They sat together, sipping their tea, and all feeling a bit sad. Suddenly, the mouse realized she could try pointing. She pointed at her head.
قبعة, قبعة,
she said. "I've got it!" exclaimed Mrs. Frog, leaping up. "A wig, of course," said Mrs. Frog.
ليست شعرا مستعارا,
said the mouse.
ليست شقراء, لا, ليست حمراء, ليست بنية, وليست خضراء, ليست متعددة الألوان.
"What about this?" asked Mr. Frog, pulling back a curtain.
قبعة, قبعة,
exclaimed the mouse. "Ah, so kubba means hat. Wonderful!" Mr. and Mrs. Frog cheered.
كبيرة جدا, صغيرة جدا, طويلة جدا, ضيقة جدا.
"One hat left," said Mrs. Frog, reaching all the way to the back of the cupboard. "It couldn't be this old thing, could it?"
قبعتي, لقد وجدت قبعتي, شكرا جزيلا لك,
said the mouse. And just like that, the mouse found her hat.
إلى اللقاء,
she said as she skipped away. "إلى اللقاء," replied Mr. and Mrs. Frog. "I wonder who will come tomorrow," said Mr. Frog. Mrs. Frog put her arm around him. "I don't know," she replied, giving him a squeeze, "but whoever it is, we'll do our best."